All right, we're here. Let me get my hat situation on fleek. Shit. All right, we're here. I'm recording. I'm ready to do this. You dig? Got the Ogun shirt. I had to break out the Ogun shirt today. How's everybody doing? Get my hat situation together. My hair is good. I just feel like rocking a hat to go with my Ogun shirt. And plus, my hairline ain't as crisp as I wanted to be because I didn't get my man Juan to do it. I had somebody else cut my hair. So I didn't get Juan to do it. But I'm here though, goddammit. I am here. And I'm glad to have everybody tuning the hell in. What is up, family? A lot of stuff we're going to get into today. Let me get my phone lines cracking. I'm a little groggy. I'm tired, man. I've been running around all week. Last night, we went to Not Scary Farm out here in L.A. That's the little Halloween thing. So I took friends and family out there last night. We're out there till like 3 in the morning, well, 2, and we got home at like 3. We got these kids that be waking us up. But I got to rock the Ogun shirt. If you don't have your Ogun shirt, you need to go to TariqElite.com right now and get your Ogun shirt. Get your Ogun shirt right now at TariqElite.com. You will feel the energy. You will feel the power once you get your Ogun shirt popping. Let me see who we got up in the chat room. I hope my moderators are up there in the chat room already. Man, let me say this. Shout out to everybody in LA. Shout out to the home team, LA. LA came out and represented. Yeah, my face is a little ashy. I'm sorry. I'm looking at myself on the screen. My face looks like I've been eating glazed donuts, but, my natural oils and effervescence will come through in a minute. But shout out to Los Angeles, man. Los Angeles came and represented. It was a sold-out house at the Fine Arts Theater in Beverly Hills. Shout out to everybody who came out. Well, I do media interviews for 1804. I was, but everything, most of the screenings are already sold out, so it's kind of, I might do some media stuff for the DVD release. Yeah, I might do some stuff for the DVD, but as far as the movie screenings, most of them are damn near sold out anyway. So, I still want more people to come because some of them are almost sold out, not sold out yet. But LA was sold out. People are, excuse me, I'm sorry, family. And people standing up in the back watching the movie. Excuse me, goddamn. Sorry, guys. Man. Oh, man. All right. I don't know when I'm going to do the Coon Train Awards. I get on that when I get back from the UK. I'm sneezing, man. When I get back from the UK, I'll look into that. I'll look into getting that Coon Train Award popping. But LA came through and represented, man. The people in LA, what's up, Miss Braxton? The people in LA really enjoyed the movie. No, hell no, though. The alt lights definitely didn't show up. But I love being around the folks, man. The LA crowd, a lot of familiar faces came through. It was a treat seeing everybody, man. I had fun chopping it up with the family in LA. What's up, Natural Charm? I had a great time. People love the movie. I can't wait till the rest of y'all see it. Yes, Black Excellent was definitely there. Shout out to Woke Video. My man, I met Woke Video there. He was there. Shout out to my lovely lady co-host Bree and the lovely Layla. They were there. Oh yeah, I had security. You know, it wasn't about to be nothing crazy, but it was all family there. Everybody there was on that love thing, man. So it was cool in the gang. You know, I had the fruit of Islam with me. And everybody we had a real good time. So you guys, if you don't have your ticket, y'all need to get your ticket. I don't want nobody complaining, because that's the thing. Folks want to wait till the last minute. All the tickets are gone. And then people want to complain and then hit me up. I don't have no extra tickets. Yes, thank you, Natural Charm. I took a picture with my queen, Miss Sexy Lexi, my lovely wife, and people were like saying how beautiful the wife was. Yes, she is. Yes, the wife was definitely beautiful. That's why we have so many children. She came through looking hot, looking like the hot little thing she is. Oh yeah, shout out to New Orleans. I want to see y'all in the house. But man, people really enjoyed the film. And I'm telling y'all, I met a lot of brothers and sisters who were Haitian at the screening, and they were thanking me. They were like, man, we're so glad that you hit on all the key points. There was one beautiful sister, her and her king was there. And she said, I'm Haitian. And I was like, I'm watching the movie. I'm like, y'all, they better hit on this, hit on this, hit on that, hit on this, hit on that. And we did. And she was surprised that we hit on so many key points that folks don't know about. I mean, we break the thing down. We go deep. We go deep into voodoo. We go deep into voodoo. We go deep into the women also that were very instrumental in gaining the independence of Haiti. We were very deep into that. We talked about the relation that the Haitian Revolution had with us here, Africans in the whole Western Hemisphere. Claudia didn't come. Claudia was going to come. She didn't. She wasn't able to make it. She admitted she couldn't make it. Yes, that's another thing. The recreation scenes. People were very surprised at how thorough the recreation scenes were. People were very surprised, which you shouldn't be, because I'm always stepping up. But the recreation scenes, people were saying how, compared to the recreation scenes you see on the History Channel, we were shitting on that. And our recreation scenes, and that was very important for the production value to be comparative to what we see out there from the dominant society. Yeah. No, she didn't show up, Brooklyn boy. As you can see, there was a lot of detail put in the recreation scenes, because we had to do a lot of recreation scenes because there's not a lot of images showing a lot of things that really went down with the Haitian Revolution. There's some documented text, there's narratives, but a lot of that stuff is in different languages. A lot of stuff they try to hide about what happened. So even the documentation on it is kind of difficult to find, let alone any images or any paintings. The paintings and images are very limited, so we had to do a lot of recreation. What's up, Ola? Shout out to Ola in the house. And some of the brothers who were in the movie, they were there at the theaters. Some of the brothers who was in the movie, they were there at the theater. A lot of folks like the fight scenes. A lot of people like the fight scenes. Some of it was a little graphic. but not too graphic. But some of it was a little graphic. But folks like the fight scenes because we wanted to show the real deal. Oh yeah, the episode we did with Claudia Jordan on Ism was great. Claudia is a treat. She's definitely a treat. I love Claudia Jordan. She's always a great addition to the show. Love Claudia. Yeah, we were shooting some behind the scenes stuff for the reality show pilot too. No, it didn't look cheap because it wasn't cheap. Shit. You damn right it didn't look cheap because it was not cheap. I mean, y'all can go look at, y'all see some of the behind the scenes stuff. You saw we had like it was a big production we had doing those reenactment scenes. I mean, we had a real crew. You dig? It was the real deal. There's a lot of money put into those reenactment scenes. A lot of money put into that. You dig? But the next showing is going to be this Wednesday in Atlanta. All my Atlanta people, I want to see y'all in the house. And then Thursday, it's all over. It's going to be all over the country Thursday. And me and Ola, we're going to be in Baltimore, Maryland at the Senator Theater. I'm going to be out there chopping it up with you guys at the theater in Baltimore. I want y'all to join me. There's another theater in Baltimore too, but I'm going to be at the Senator Theater. Go to 1804movie.com to join me at the Senator Theater. You dig? 1804movie.com. And also just go to 1804movie.com to see if it's playing in a city near you. Most likely it is. It's going to be in Detroit. It's going to be in Miami. It's going to be in Indianapolis, Minneapolis, Chicago. It's going to be in Chicago on 2 nights, Friday and Thursday. This Thursday and Friday is going to be in Chicago at the Studio Movie Grill, Chatham 14. So you guys definitely want to check that out. Also, yeah, in Raleigh. It's going to be out there in Raleigh, North Carolina. What part of Miami? Not sure what part of Miami it's going to be in. This is this Thursday. I think it is going to be in Norfolk, Virginia. Let me double check. All my Virginia folks, let me double check. Yep, it's going to be in Norfolk, Virginia, but that's going to be Thursday the 26th, so it's going to be a week later. So Norfolk, Virginia, you're going to get it a week later. It's going to be on the 26th of October. Philadelphia, there's a 10 o'clock showing. The 7 o'clock showing is sold out, but the 10 o'clock showing in Philadelphia at the Ritz-Bortz Theater. Also in Washington, D.C. at Bethesda Row. The 7 o'clock screening is sold out, but you can get tickets for the 10 o'clock showing at 1804movie.com. Dallas, I think there's about 8 tickets left in Dallas at the Magnolia Theater for Thursday. Go there. Denver, there's a big theater out there, the Mayan Theater. Everybody go there to see it. So you can see all the cities at 1804movie.com. Birmingham, England. I'm going to be in Birmingham, England next Sunday. Next Sunday. So I still should be able to do the live Ustream show Sunday, I think. I gotta figure out the time zone difference. Ola, what's the weather like in the UK? I need to know what to wear. Shit. Oh yeah, the Ogun shirts, man. Everybody's loving the Ogun shirts, man. Get these Ogun shirts. They look good and they fit good too. You see how good this thing fits? They fit great. The Ogun shirts look good and they fit good. It's going to be cold out there? Okay, well, I can't wear my flip-flops. Let me see what the weather forecast. What's the weather forecast going to be in Baltimore? Hold on, let me look that up so I can know what to wear. Because I'll be going to these cities. Hold on. That's the thing. I be traveling and I be going to cities and not realizing the damn weather. Like I go out to Chicago and it's all sunny out here, and I go to Chicago, it's a damn snowman waiting on me in an Uber. So it's going to be pretty warm in Baltimore. Baltimore's going to be pretty warm. UK, I'm looking at the UK. The UK is, okay, it's going to be a little chilly in the UK. It's going to be in the 50s. Okay, all right. Yeah, it's going to be in the 50s, and it's going to be a little drizzly out there. Yeah, Baltimore weather is cool, I see. What did Paris Denard do now? Yeah. Don't trip on these coons, man. It's like in the movie 1804. We talked about how the Haitians dealt with the coons. We talked about that. The University of Cincinnati is letting Richard Spencer speak. Also, I think there's a big rally that these white supremacists are doing on the 28th of October. Also, do y'all know a couple of black people from Charlottesville have been arrested? Not only was, I think the brother's name was DeAndre, the brother who got damn near beaten to death. He was charged with assault. The brother who had the spray can defending himself, he made an improvised blowtorch to get these white supremacist terrorists off of him. They just charged him this week. And there were white supremacists who were shooting at him. So the white supremacists they've infiltrated law enforcement. Law enforcement has basically deputized the white supremacist terrorists. They've deputized these white supremacist terrorists. You dig? So we got to be in protection mode. We got to be in protection mode. Again, protest mode is over. We got to be in protection mode and war mode, because these people are openly waging war on us, going out there with symbolic protest gestures. That's not going to work. These people are busting on us and they've been deputized. So we got to think accordingly. Yeah, shout out to Sean King. And that was revenge. That was revenge for Sean King identifying all of those white supremacists. That was really revenge for Sean King exposing them, because they were going to just let him go and just turn a blind eye. See, that's how white supremacy works. They turn a blind eye to each other, but they magically find every little thing they perceive as criminal behavior from us. That's just part of the game. You dig? Yeah, man, I heard my man Boyce Watkins was detained up there in the UK for like 9 hours. So I hope everything is cool when I go out there. You dig? I hope everything is cool in the game when I go out there and do my thing. You dig? But the DVD will be ready November 1st. So in a few weeks, we got a few weeks, the DVD for 1804 will be available November 1st. I need everybody to go get their pre-order DVDs on Amazon. You can go to 1804movie.com and there's a link where you can pre-order the DVD from Amazon. But get your pre-order game up right now. Go to Amazon and pre-order the DVD. You dig? And again, get your tickets to join me. I'll be in Baltimore next week at the Senator Theater, and I will be in Birmingham, England on the 22nd. Let me give y'all the name of the venue I'm going to be at. It's called the Millennium Point Auditorium. And my man, the promoter, shout out to Eric, he said there's people all over, not just the UK, but Europe coming in. There's people coming in from France to join me. People coming in from Ireland. Well, that's the UK still. But people from London. People all over. I think there might be some people hit me up from Amsterdam. I think they're coming through. So, all my UK people, I want to see you next Sunday. Y'all got to be in the house with me. Go to 1804movie.com to get your tickets. You dig? Oh, yeah. The interview I did with my sister, Kiana, the mistress of the drug sniffing coach. Do you know, I did an interview with Kiana. She was the mistress. She was the one who exposed the drug addict Dolphins coach. Do y'all know how many Negro bedwenches are mad at me? The Negro bedwenches are so upset with me, they've been arguing with me on Twitter nonstop. The Negro bedwenches are so mad. They're mad at her. They're mad at me for giving her shine, because the Negro bedwenches know now that white daddy's going to start looking at them sideways now. So there's a Negro bedwench revolt. These Negro bedwenches are caping for this drug addict white dude. I mean, they're caping for him heavy, shitting on that sister. What's up, Kiki Naturalista? All the bedwenches are on alert. They're like, white daddy, I'm not going to turn on you, white daddy. I'm not going to turn on you, white daddy. And you notice what I know, what I've seen? Many of these hardcore bedwenches are black people who don't identify with American black women. This is something that I've noticed. There's a lot of vitriol coming from foreign black women for American black women. They have a lot of vitriol for American black women. I've noticed this. Well, they're mad at me for giving natural charm. They're mad at me for giving the sister shine. But I noticed a lot of these Negro bedwenches that were mad at me, these were women who identified with something other than black American women. Like one who was trolling with me on Twitter, she was claiming that she was Beninese, not from Beninese. She's like, yeah, I'm African. My family, we're Benin, we're Beninese. And come to find out, she was really born here, but she's claiming where her parents are from, which is whatever. But I noticed that many of these Negro bedwenches who identify with foreign lands, they have this vitriolic disdain for American black women. You dig? Another bedwench who said that she was that coach's ex-chick, I think she's Nigerian or something. There's this vitriolic, almost holier than thou thing that a lot of these Negro bedwenches from foreign lands, and not just Africa, by the way, because I'm not throwing Africa under the bus, because I've been to Africa, there's a lot of down-ass sisters in Africa, but even black women from other foreign places who come here, there's almost this looking down upon American blacks. You notice the show Insecure, Issa Rae? Most of the lead females on that show are non-American black women. I mean, they came over here later. But Issa Rae, I think she was from Senegal or something like that. The other chick, what the fuck is that? She looks like a girl from Girlfriends. She's West African. That light-skinned chick who always talks shit to me on Twitter, Amanda Seals, used to be Amanda Diva. She's Grenadian. I think her family is from Grenada or something like that. Yeah. He's a Senegalese. Yeah. And the show is good. I like this show. Sometimes it goes into a certain place where, it's looking at black American men in a certain fucked up way. Sometimes it goes there, but then they pull it back. We got to catch up. But Amanda Seals, she's on that show. She's Grenadian, I think. And, she was trending the other day because she was talking some goofy shit on Twitter. People were dragging her, Amanda Seals, on Twitter because she was saying some of her goofball shit. And that's kind of her MO. She's known for saying real dumb shit, especially dumb shit to certain people and then blocking them. Yeah, she was on some old shea butter shit. She was co-signing like Feminista. She was kind of co-signing Jamila Lemieux. She co-signs that black man hating shea butter shit. So she kind of jumps in my shit trying to troll me, and I tell her to get the fuck out of my face. Yeah, she hates me for whatever reason. I don't give a... She's goofy as shit. She's a cute chick. I'm not going to... She's a cute chick, but she's mad fucking goofy and she has no sex appeal. And I just found out that she was Grenadian or Grenadian, whatever the fuck. And that explains everything. People were going in on her because she was on some shit where she was kind of reprimanding black people. Like, black people need to stop doing this and get their passport. Black people need to do this. Black people need to do that. And but the thing is, if you criticize black society and it's coming from a correct place, we can fuck with you. But if you're a black person, quote unquote, and you're criticizing black society and it's coming from some other bullshit ass place, we can sense it. We can sense it. Yeah, Amanda Seals is mad goofy. She's goofy as shit. She has zero sex appeal. But, my man, Ari Spears said something very interesting. He said, black folks, we can tell a real nigga. We know somebody when they real. You can smell somebody who's authentic. Somebody black come around, you can, if they're on some bullshit, you can tell. But if they're authentic, now you can smell it. You can sense it. You know when somebody's authentic. And people can sense that she's not really authentic. People can sense that she's not authentic. You can sense that. I mean, you say certain things or whatever, but people see, okay, you coming from somewhere else with it. You dig? You can sense when somebody's coming from somewhere else. If they say something that's critical of black society, you can tell whether they have a genuine concern or if they're trying to show out in front of white mommy and white daddy. Yeah, just like Raven Simone. You can, Raven says little goofball ass bullshit every now and then. You dig? But you can sense it when something is real. Like, for example, Luther Campbell, when he gave a speech, he was saying some real shit. He was like, look, I want these brothers to handle business. Stop fucking around. Stop bullshitting. Get in this game. Be about your business. I mean, he was saying it was harsh, but it was real, and people could respect it because it was coming from a real place. You dig? When I say stuff to black society, people can feel it, even when I'm critical, because it's coming from a real place. It's not vitriolic. It's coming from a real place. It's coming from a genuine place. I ain't trying to show off for white mommy and white daddy at all. You dig? I ain't trying to show out. Yeah. Well, speaking of Colin Kaepernick, somebody mentioned Colin Kaepernick. Yes, Luke gave a great speech at the Hip Hop Awards. That was one of the realest damn speeches ever. Go back and listen to Luther Campbell's acceptance speech at the Hip Hop Awards. That was one of the realest fucking speeches ever. He was dropping game, man. I'm gonna play that voicemail in a minute from that white supremacist female. Don't let me forget that. I'll play that in a minute. But my man Colin Kaepernick, from what I understand, he got Mark Geragos, the lawyer, and I think they're going to try to file suit against the NFL for collusion, which is good. Because they are colluding with each other to lock this man out of the league. So we're going to have to start pulling strings and throwing a little weight around here. The league has colluded with each other to lock out a player. They try to act like it ain't blacklisting. It is. They blacklisted the dude. That shit is straight up collusion. So they're going to start going in. He's going to take some offensive strikes. That's good. I hope he does. I hope he does because, hell, you got Trump meeting with these people, and Trump, his tweets, him talking to some of these owners, telling them to get their players in line. So this shows that there's an effort to kind of reprimand the black players. Yeah, Mark Geragos is not a joke. Mark Geragos is not a joke. Now, as far as Waka Flocka, a lot of folks are getting on Waka Flocka because Waka said that he's not black, he's Native American. And I get where a lot of people are upset because it almost sounded like he was cooning, but I don't think it was coming from a coon place. And I'm giving Waka the benefit of the doubt. I'm just being the devil's advocate. I don't think it was coming from a coon place because he was talking a lot about indigenous status and all that. And there's some merit to it. You dig? But I don't think he articulated it well. It might have been, it sounded like he was going into the Moorish, Hebrew, Israelite type of thing. And he doesn't really know how to articulate it a certain way. So I think that's where he's going with it. I think that's where he's going with it. And I would like him to know that's kind of useless at this point. They already did that whole DIE thing, BIE rather. So they've covered all of that shit. They've covered a lot of that. And yes, a lot of black people, we are Native Americans. A lot of Native Americans were reclassified as Negro. This is a fact. This is a fact. But the thing is, we have to understand that don't mean shit to the white supremacists. That don't mean shit. Let's stop running away from all these titles. If you are a non-white person with a significant amount of melanin, no matter what you call yourself, you are eligible for mistreatment under the system of white supremacy. Yeah, so I don't think Walker was cooning. Yeah, I don't think it was cooning. He just didn't. He didn't articulate the status thing because I think that's where he's going. You dig? And I'm just being the devil's advocate there. You dig? But yeah, as far as my man Colin Kaepernick, man, I hope they really go through with that, take an offensive strike against the league for this bullshit-ass collusion that they're engaging in. Yeah, so my thing is that status thing ain't gonna save you. Let's call ourselves some different shit. You know, and I like to use different words for the sake of just conversation. But words and status names alone, that ain't it. Like I like to use the word melanoid. That's an all-encompassing term. Melanoid people globally. I use that term a lot because you say black and motherfuckers be like, I ain't black, I'm Kenyan. All right. Oh, I'm not black, I'm Samoan. I'm not black, I'm Polynesian. And we all look alike. So let's just go. I just use melanoid. So that just removes all geographical boundaries and all that, because that's how the white supremacists think. The white supremacists, they don't think in terms of geography. The world is theirs. Geographical boundaries are for you. You dig? What's up, Big Bro from Compton? Says Samoans are black. Nigga, I've been to Samoa. You go to Samoa, it looks like you're in Harlem. You dig? We got these bullshit titles and we all look alike all over the planet. Nigga, I go to my Instagram. I got pictures of when I was in Samoa. There's people over there black as hell, big ass afros. You dig? There's pictures. Go to some of my old pictures on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram at Tariq Talks. I saw with OJ, and this is how yellow journalism is. OJ was at a bar or a restaurant. I think it was at a restaurant somewhere. I gotta read. Let me find that story. These white supremacists are so desperate. Hold on. The way they worded this article about OJ being at a restaurant. Go ahead. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Okay. I think this is the New York Daily News put this out. So O.J. Simpson was at a bar somewhere, just minding his business, and all the white women all up running up on him. You know, the white women running all up in his face. And they're following him around. No, it looked like a karaoke bar. You know what I mean? Just at a karaoke bar. So, you know, they've already, they're on code to follow OJ around everywhere he goes and take pictures of him. So the article says, this is the New York Daily News, OJ slides right back into the Vegas nightlife as he mingles with 3 women. So they're just watching him, every move he made. This is the article. Hold on, let me see what the name, who wrote this article. Let me see who wrote this article. Valerie Miller. Y'all bear with me 1 second. I want to see, hold on. Let me see something. Larry McShane. Okay, he's a writer, a white male. And I want to see who this Valerie lady is. Okay. So this is the article. Looks like OJ still has game. And incredibly, some women are still willing to play along. The recently paroled OJ Simpson, swapping his prison jumpsuit for a white dress shirt and black pants, was spied chatting up a trio of women at a Las Vegas bar this weekend. 2 blondes, like the 70-year-old Simpson's murdered wife, Nicole Brown Simpson. The 2 were blonde, like his murdered wife, Nicole Brown. That's some cowardly fucking reporting right there. 2 women were blonde, like his murdered wife. Okay. Hold on. They said something very interesting. Hold on. Because they use a very interesting word. Oh, yeah. The Vegas bar in an affluent stretch of Vegas bills itself as an intimate setting with candlelights, outdoor patio, blah, blah, blah. A band played in the background and a hockey game was on the TV. Women visiting the location were astounded to learn that Simpson was on the prowl there one night before. Look at the words they're using. He's on the prowl. He's at a bar, but he's on the prowl. Look how the I'm white and I say so stuff goes. I mean, the women look nothing like Nicole, by the way. I mean, this is such a reach. So he's on the prowl, and now they've interviewed anonymous people who don't like OJ. Quote, I think nothing of him, said Jennifer Armstrong, a California woman visiting her boyfriend. I think he should have gone to jail for his wife's murder. Oh, look. These people are so goddamn desperate, man. These people are so desperate. Yeah, they're on the prowl. So they're trying to get OJ hemmed up. OJ has to be careful. They are going to, again, try to set him up again. They've been setting him up nonstop. The first trial was about them setting it up because, again, part of white supremacist culture is setting up black people, especially if they're affluent or successful, setting them up for a downfall. That is literally part of white supremacist culture. They've been wanting to set up OJ even way before the murder trial. They tried to set him up then. It didn't work, so they kept getting revenge. They are forever salty. And I said the same thing, that OJ needs to leave the country, but now he's on parole. Now OJ Simpson is on parole, so he cannot leave. He should have left the country after the first trial. See, OJ think these white women in his face grinning, means that they're not on code. Yeah, they're waiting on him. They already said when he goes down to Florida, they're going to set him up. The authorities are going to set him up. When you have the Attorney General talking about setting up a private citizen, well, the corruption knows no end. But let me play this clip from, is a brother named Jason Nichols. And he's a professor at, where's Jason Nichols a professor of? I'm not sure. But he was on Fox News, and I guess he said something that the white supremacists, I think he was on there talking about Christopher Columbus Day or something like that. And I think he was on Tucker Carlson's show, I think. And one of Tucker Carlson's white supremacist viewers, because the Tucker Carlson show was a white supremacist rest haven. I've said that when I was on there. I had no problem saying that. And as we see, it's a rest haven for white supremacists to tune into. And this professor played an 8-minute racist voicemail from a white supremacist female. And I want y'all to listen to this woman and understand this is what the majority of white supremacists feel about you. Even the ones at your job, the ones you work with, the ones who teach your children. This is how they all think about you. I want y'all to listen. The white supremacist female, see, they go off code a lot because of emotions. The white supremacist female can be vicious. So listen to this. I want y'all to listen to this. Hold on.
This fucking nigga, you niggas are not going to be satisfied until you change every fucking piece of shit holiday to nigga day.
Okay, can you guys hear that? Let me know if y'all can hear that pretty good. The sound is a little low. Let me know if you can hear that. She said, you niggas won't be satisfied until you take it's low. Y'all want to change every holiday into nigger day. Hold on. Let me see if I can find another louder version of it. Hold on. Hold on.
You know, this fucking nigga, you niggas are not going to be satisfied until you change every fucking piece of shit holiday to nigga day. Okay, you can have it. Let's change Martin Luther King, nigga day. Christmas, nigga day. Columbus, nigga day. You're talking about Columbus bringing to killing 200,000 people. What is the fucking camel niggas? They got the nigga blood in them. The terrorists, the fucking Syrians.
Oh, now, did y'all catch that? Oh, and I like this white supremacist female because she's not even on code. It's you can't hear. It's still low. I think that's the highest I can get it, family. It's a little clearer now. It's a little bit okay. We'll rock with it. It's low, but just rock with it. Did y'all catch what she said? All of these other groups with nigger blood in them. You dig? Like the Syrians. With the nigger blood in them. See, this is what they talk about in private. Hold on.
Killing 200,000 people. What is the fucking camel niggas? They got the nigger blood in them. The terrorists, the fucking Syrian Muslim piece of shit ISIS nigger terrorists.
The ISIS nigger terrorist. Haven't I told you guys over and over again that black and Muslim, the white supremacists use that shit synonymously? I've always told you guys that the white supremacists use Muslim as a code word for black. Black Muslim is the same to a white supremacist. I've told people this for years. They've always used black and Muslim synonymously. When they're talking about Muslims, they're talking about us too. The ISIS niggers. All right? This lady is giving up all the codes. This is how I like my white supremacists, telling it like it is.
People, what is the fucking camel niggas? They got the nigger blood in them. The terrorists, the fucking Syrian Muslim piece of shit ISIS nigger terrorists. Don't you give a shit about them? I mean, how many people did they kill? The fucking camel niggas. How many fucking niggas that were killed in Africa by other niggas? Huh? You tell me that. How about the trafficking, nigger trafficking of young children? What about that, you fucking piece of shit?
Well, the trafficking, well, who are they trafficking them to? There's a lot of white supremacists doing a lot of that trafficking and buying. Okay? So she's on white supremacist time 10.
You're unbelievable. You people, you niggas are unbelievable. I mean, it's just, you blame everybody else for your demise. And you know what? You love to get a bleeding heart because that's how you survive, by playing the fucking victim. You people cannot live in a civilized society because you're fucking primates and you're uncivilized.
You can't live in a civilized society because you are primates. It's that whole primate thing. And now let's get into that primate thing because y'all need to look up the rhesus monkey. Also, Paul Mooney used to have an old joke. Take a good look at a monkey. Take a good look at a monkey. You know, when you shave a monkey, or any primate really, primates have white skin underneath the fur. The hair is dark. But we're going to talk science. Primates have white skin underneath them. Primates have thin lips. and light eyes and straight hair. If we're going to really break down a monkey. You dig? But just putting that out there. All right?
50% of murders, over 50% of murders in this country are committed by fucking niggas, and there's only like, what, 15% of you people?
That's that Ben Shapiro bullshit. You know, they love to throw that half the murders are committed by blacks and you're only 13%. That's that common lie that they love to put out. Just another white supremacist talking point.
You know, you belong here. You fucking don't do it. The rest of you fucking assholes are either working for the state, working for the college, working for the government, working, working for the city, and I'm paying for you. You're either fucking on welfare, looting me on fucking welfare. What the fuck do you...
Oh, the welfare argument. Man, look up Owsley County, the biggest welfare city in America. If we're going to go there, first of all, most people on welfare are white. And if we're going to look at percentages, percentage-wise, the biggest welfare area is a place called Owsley County in Kentucky. That's 95% white, and 93% of the people there on welfare. And 95% of the people are Republican too, by the way. So they love throwing that welfare bullshit out there. But I'm white and I say so.
Do all day on fucking welfare, or you work for a fucking college, and I'm still fucking paying for you. It's sickening. You're fucking sickening. 50 years of affirmative action that I couldn't even get a job because of you fucking niggas.
Whoa. And this is just her doing I'm white and I say so, lying. And they got to throw all the bullshit talking points because they can't really logically defend white supremacy. You can't defend white supremacy logically. This is what black people have to understand. Even though she's being honest about her hate, she's being honest about her lies too. That's another lie, that the white supremacists have to pretend that black people have gotten all of these affirmative action benefits, and affirmative action benefits white women more than any group, and they know this. But they have to keep telling that lie in order to justify the mistreatment and maldistribution of the resources. So they have to lie. Because white supremacy ain't about logic. White supremacy is a religion. And most religions are, you got to believe it here. These white supremacists, they have to believe white supremacy, it's in the heart. They got to believe that from the heart. That's why logically they have to make up bullshit in order to justify what they feel from the heart.
Someone was raped by a fucking piece of shit nigger in a waiting.
And
I'm still...
Catch what she just said. She said she was almost raped by a nigga. Hold on.
Been paying for you. It's sickening. You're fucking sickening. 50 years of affirmative action that I couldn't even get a job because of you fucking niggas. I was almost raped by a fucking piece of shit nigger in a ladies' room in a restaurant. My cousin, 21, a 5 months, suspended the housing project for you fucking idiot.
Okay. Did y'all catch what she just said? No. You know. You're not having, I'm going to play some more of this. No. Because I'm breaking this down. No, y'all need to hear this. Did y'all catch that bullshit ass rape thing she said? That's another part of white supremacist female culture. They love lying about some black man raping them or about to rape them. She said she was almost raped in an alley. She's making that shit up as she go along. A lot of them have those bullshit rape stories. Yeah, she was almost raped in a restroom. I know it sounds like a lie because it is a lie. A black man probably said hello, and that equals she almost got raped. I told y'all for years that that's part of white supremacist culture, making up rape stories and crime stories of non-existent black people. Oh, I was almost raped by a nigger in a bathroom 21 years ago. Stop it. How were you almost raped? A nigger looked at me. And that was the rape right there. Yeah, a black person accidentally bumped into her. That's rape. Or almost rape. Remember when I played that video clip of that lady, I think Tabitha Soren, who interviewed Tupac? A few weeks ago I played that, and she went up to Death Row in the studio, and she told that lie where she was almost strip searched. You see that? You see the same pattern? She said she went up to Death Row, and they were searching me, and I was almost strip searched. Almost. You see that? You see how they get on code with their lies? I was almost raped. I was almost stripped. You can't say you were, but you were almost, because I'm white and I say so. Tupac almost raped me. Suge Knight them almost raped me. They almost stripped me naked. I almost got raped in an alley. I almost got raped in the bathroom. Again, that's part of white supremacist culture, pretending that you're so desirable that black men cannot help themselves sexually around you. That's some ego shit that the white supremacist female like to project on themselves. That they're just so hot that when we see them, it's just a raping going through our mind. Oh.
21, a farmer defended the housing project where you fucking animals live. He was murdered by a fucking nigger. You know, you people are disgusting. You don't belong here. You know, you belong in Africa where all the jungle monkeys are. Let's face it. I was a probation officer. I saw it for my...
So she was a probation officer. So now we see why so many brothers get violated with probation. This is what they have as probation officers. Got it? She just said she was a probation officer. This is why the white supremacist males, they get off and brothers get the book thrown at them. That's what you have right there.
I heard 18, 19-year-old girls coming to me. They were picked up for worthless checks. And you know what? Their mommies told them, you better get yourself fucking pregnant because you're going to bring in fucking money. You know, then I worked with high-risk babies. I worked with a black couple that was very rich in the community. And she told me, all these fucking female niggas are looking to get pregnant by my son because, you know, we're rich in this area and they want support. You fucking assholes. You don't belong. Your IQ level is so low. Statistically, white people have higher IQs than you people. You fucking son of a bitches. All you do is play the victim. The Asians come in here, they get out of the fucking ghetto. The Russians come in, they get out of the fucking ghetto.
Okay. Watch when the white supremacists use that argument. When they start talking about how other groups come up and get out of the ghetto, that's because the white supremacists allow these groups to do better than black people. They allow them. They allow. The key word is allow. Allowed by who? The white supremacists. The white supremacists elevate these groups over black people deliberately. They started that in the 1960s. They started letting these groups in to deliberately have them undercut black success.
Fucking assholes, what are you, that stupid? You can't even fucking get out of the ghetto. You love it because you like to do your drugs. You like to live in filth. Let's face it, that's who you are.
When black people do get out of the ghetto, the white supremacists are the main ones sabotaging them. Whenever black people are successful in any walk of life, the white supremacists are the main ones sabotaging that success every single time without exception.
You are jungle monkeys, and there's look at Chicago.
You knew Chicago was coming. That's their go-to talking point.
18,000. Look at that. 3,000-4,000 murders. You fucking people killing one another. You niggas are killing. You don't see white people doing that.
Yeah, we do. Hello, Las Vegas. You just wounded 500 people in one damn day. Oh, they never see their own shit. Oh, they never see their own shit. That's why they've ignored that terrorist shooting up there in Vegas. They're ignoring the shit out of that, where this dude wounded 500 damn people, killed damn near 60 and wounded 500. And you want to point the finger about some other people being violent? You dig? Hold on.
Fucking niggas are killing one another. You don't give a shit. And you know what? You fucking niggas sold your own kind into slavery.
Oh, the Africans made us into slave masters. Well, she's using all the bullshit talking points. We debunked that bullshit in Hidden Colors, 3 or 4, one of them. The Africans sold other Africans, so y'all made us into slave owners. Stop.
Fuck you think sold you into slavery? The niggas in Africa. Hello. Get real. Get into realizations. Put your fucking drugs down. Stop stealing from me.
Put the drugs up. The biggest drug in the country is heroin and meth, and it's you, white supremacists, ma'am. It's you. You're talking about blacks on drugs, and there's white meth addicts walking around like zombies all over the place. It's white meth addicts all over the place. There's a meth epidemic in white society. You niggas ain't your drugs. See how they ignore their own bullshit?
As a white person, stop looting me. That's all you fucking niggas did. Affirmative action. You know, come on, 50 years of affirmative action. I couldn't get a job.
500 years of white affirmative action called white supremacy. White supremacy is affirmative action. Duh!
You fucking niggas, and then I see the niggas that they hire. They couldn't even fucking write their name. I worked in a pre-apprenticeship. To respond to this message, press 1. To delete, press *D. To skip, press the #
There's more.
sign.
There's more.
Voice message from ASC 51158. Received at 11:45 a.m. Tuesday, October 10th. 4 minutes 10 seconds. Mailbox 51. Very quickly, I just want to finish what I had to say. I was involved in a pre-apprenticeship program, and I was making maybe $10 more a week than they were giving these 35 people, 23 years old, an affiliation with the union, so Carpenters Union and Painters Union. There's 30 blacks and 5 whites, okay? All right. I was making $10 more than they were a week, and I had my master's, okay? So I gave up my time and my effort. That's why I know what's going on, because I deal with niggas. I'm sorry, but that's...
Well, you were making more money because you're white. Go ahead.
You know, after a week, 30 of the niggas never showed up. The 5 whites did. This is a pre-apprenticeship program trying to get the GED, and I was a teacher in Constable. I was a good person. I didn't...
No, they didn't show up because of you. Listen to her. I'm a good person. Well, this is how delusional white supremacists are. Yeah, I'm running this program and the niggas didn't show up. Hold on, let me make sure y'all hear me. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. Can y'all see me? Hold on. Oh, there we go. You notice she said she had an apprenticeship program and the black folks didn't show up. Why? I'm trying to help them. I'm a good person. They knew you were a disgusting, degenerate white supremacist. That's why they weren't showing up. They felt it from you. Yeah, they weren't going to show up because they knew you were a damn white supremacist. Well, these niggers didn't show up and I'm trying to help these niggers. I'm a good person. No, Kehoe, you need to listen because this is who you work with because y'all Negroes always caping for these people.
Program trying to get the GED, and I was a teacher in Constable. I was a good person. I didn't feel the way I did. The more you deal with niggas, the more you're disgusted with them. But anyway, none of these niggas showed up, right? And I asked them very nicely, I said, why are you all coming again? I don't work for chump change. I don't work for chump change. That's what they told me, these niggas. I don't.
Listen to the voice inflection. I asked them, how come y'all don't show up? Eyes don't work for chump change. Eyes don't. Now, you know black folks ain't no black person talking like that. But this is their mentality, and I'm showing this. I'm playing this. These are the people that's on juries. That's who's on a jury. So when a black person gets shot, in their mind, eyes don't work. That's what the black person is in their mind. Eyes don't work for chump change. You dig? So whatever you do, they're going to funnel it through white supremacist vision. This is why black folks have to stop trying to jump through hoop for these people. No matter, the black folks she probably dealt with were probably like Michelle Obama and Barack. But in her mind, they were, yo, eyes don't work for chump change. And who's saying that in this day and age? And I can tell by her old, outdated stereotypes that nobody said no shit like that. No, man, she's clearly off. No, the fuck she's not. She's your average white supremacist, Lex. She ain't off. That's your average white supremacist. Y'all think that she's some kind of crazy person. That is your average white supremacist. Y'all think that she's some kind of anomaly. That is your average white supremacist. The people at your job smiling in your face, that's how they think of you, and that's how they talk about you at home. That's why I'm playing this. You see all these jobs she had. I believe she had these jobs. I believe she had all these jobs. Talking about she's crazy or something. When does that stop them from having white supremacists around? Y'all need to, that's how when you go to work, understand that lady grinning in your face that you said hi to, brothers, at your job. Like, hi, Kathy, how are you? She goes home. A nigger at my job almost raped me. Yes, I was almost raped in the break room. Yeah. You need to understand how these people think about you. You dig? And you sisters, you work around these people, you laughing and skinning and grinning, and you're probably articulate, you probably got all types of master's degrees, and then when you go home, they're like, yeah, this is girl, Darnisha at my job, she was like, eyes want some chicken, eyes want some chicken. That's how they talk about you. Chump change. Eyes don't work for chump change. Oh, outdated ass slang. Ain't no young people talking about no chump change. Hold on.
I don't work for chump change. That's what they told me, these niggas. I don't work. And they're going to do this again. That piece of shit Obama's going to do this again. Don't you understand? This is over a 20-year period I'm talking about. These fucking niggas, you never change. This is over a 20-year period in 3 or 4 states. I remember being 9 years old. My mother taught sewing, in the housing project. And you know what they told her? You work too hard, the niggas. You work too hard. Once you get on welfare.
Now she just making shit up. It's just something white now says. Black folks are not going around. Yous works too hard. Why don't you get on welfare? Yous work too hard.
The white people work, what the white people pay for you. You work too hard. Go on welfare, like we do, okay? That's your nigger mentality. That's your nigger form.
Get on welfare like we do, okay?
I'll tell you, those people who respect niggers are the ones who don't even have anything to do with them. Like that fucking Hillary cunt and that other piece of shit Pelosi. I doubt very much if they have anything to do with niggers. And this is the truth. I know more white people. I don't know one person that ever killed anybody. But yet, my cousin was killed by a nigger. and I was almost raped by a nigga. You know?
Stop. Nobody almost raped you, woman.
You're disgusting. You know, you play the victim, and you're not victims. You know how to do it. You never fucking work. I go shopping. I don't see the niggas buying stuff. I don't see them fucking working. They all work for government plantations. It's totally disgusting. It's about time a white person tells you how they feel. Because we're flipping the bill for you fucking bastards. That's all we do is flip the bill. And we can't even get a fucking job because of affirmative action. How many more fucking years?
Which one is it? Okay, which one is it? Wait, I mean, this is the white supremacists. They're so damn loony with their logic. She just contradicted herself. Niggas don't work, and I can't get a job because of affirmative action. So which one is it? She don't know which lie to stick to. She's throwing all the racist talking points all against the wall and don't even know which one to stick with, and they're contradicting each other. So which one is it? We're getting all the jobs because of affirmative action and pushing you out, or we don't work. Which lie do you want to stick with, ma'am? She just contradicted herself. My God. That accent almost has a Brooklyn. It almost has a Brooklyn sound to it, right? Hold on.
Years of affirmative action. How many more fucking years do we have to pay, you bastards? I am so tired of it. I am so tired of it. When I was like 8 years old, I was reading books like Go Tell It Around the Mountain. I bet you don't even know what the hell these books are. And Black Boy, you by Richard Wright. You read this. I had empathy for the blacks. Boy, when I got to work with them, I really knew how you all were. How you all are.
Yeah, that's a Boston accent kind of, right? It's either Brooklyn or Boston. I think it's a Boston accent, too. I thought that, too. That's a New England accent. It sounds like Boston. And that hatred. Yeah, that deep hatred. That sounds like Boston.
All of you. I had black friends. You know what they did? I got so sick and tired of them telling me how bad Whitey was. I am so fucking fed up. Fed up with it. The white people have given you everything with a silver spoon.
What? What the fuck have you given us with a silver spoon? This imaginary ass affirmative action? Where? What silver spoon? What have we gotten? Name it without telling a lie.
Yeah.
She sound like Marge Schatz. Remember, if all my people, you know who the Boston Red Sox, the owner of the Red Sox, Marge Schatz was a hardcore white supremacist, and that's who she sounds like.
And you can't even get out of the fucking kennel. All you do is kill each other. You are totally and kneel down. That's all you fucking do. Get off your fucking. You should be kneeling for the security people who help the fucking nigger athletes, who protect them. That's who you should be kneeling for.
The nigger athletes, and that's why I always say the NFL. Whenever they say NFL protest, they're talking about black athletes. Be very clear. That's why I always specify that. And she just confirmed that.
The policemen who sit there and protect these fucking piece of shit athletes. You know, you're disgusting as a race. You really are. And if I were a black, I'd be so fucking humiliated and embarrassed. It's about time you hear it from us white people.
It was the Reds. It was Cincinnati Reds. Okay, but Marge Schatz was she from Boston, though? Okay, I get the teams mixed up. But wasn't Marge Schatz? I could have swore she was from Boston. She owned the Cincinnati Reds. Okay, it was the Cincinnati Reds. Okay.
A lot of white people feel like I do because you're nothing but fucking niggers. To respond to the...
There you go. And by nigger, she means victim of white supremacy, by the way. Every time she says nigger, that just means victim of white supremacy. So that's a white supremacist female. She left a voice message on the phone of a black professor who was on Fox News talking about Columbus Day. So Marge Schatz, she was from Cincinnati. Okay. It's over, Miss Braxton. That was it. But I just wanted y'all to hear that. That's your coworker, family. That's the coworker. That's one of your kids' teachers. Real talk, James Earl Moans. Real talk. Real talk. But yeah, that sounds like a Boston accent. Let me see who's on the phone. What's up? Who's calling? Uh-oh. Whoa. Phone line is a little janky right now. Let me try something else. Try this. What's up? Who's calling? Hey, when the phone ringing, the shit don't be answering. Okay, let's try this. But yeah, man, unfortunately, people, that's what a lot of them think about you. So that's why don't get too comfortable around folks who you suspect of being like that. See, that's the problem. Black folks, you get around these people, you start getting a little comfortable. You get to laughing and joking with them and then letting your guard down. Then all of a sudden, you get a call from Human Resources. And they done went down and dry snitched on you and told a lie on you. So you got to be very careful, family. You got to be very careful. Yeah, don't get too comfortable. You dig? Because the white supremacists will get you in a comfort zone and then turn on you. Just like they did OJ, just like they did Cosby, just like they do every other black person. The minute you get comfortable around them, they screw you over, the white supremacists. Do never get comfortable around these suspected white supremacists. Hell yeah, at the workplace, these white supremacists will change on you at the drop of a dime in the workplace. They'll be laughing and joking with you and then be in the back telling nigger jokes with their other white co-workers. Because they know they ain't going to get fired. They ain't about to get fired. And you bedwenches and coons, they think that of you too. That's how they think of you too, bedwenches and coons at these jobs. You up here kissing their ass, and that white woman probably had all types of black folks kissing her ass. Listen, there was something she said. She did some work for like a well-to-do black family, and the black mother was telling her all of the hood chicks are trying to get pregnant by her daughter. So sounds like she was dealing with a coon. Sound like that woman she was dealing with was a coon, and she looks at that coon the way she looks at other black people. You dig? Never get comfortable, family. Never get comfortable. These are your teachers. These are the people on the grand juries. These are the people who are the wives of prosecutors. You dig? Understand that. But family, go get your tickets. Ustream is tripping. Go get your tickets to see 1804 this coming week, this Wednesday in Atlanta, and this Thursday everywhere else around the country. Go to 1804movie.com. Family, y'all need to get your Ogun shirts. Get your Ogun shirts right here. Go to TariqElite.com to get your Ogun shirts. TariqElite.com to get your Ogun shirts, ladies and gentlemen. All right? I got work to do. Let me get up out of here. It's been real. I will holler at you guys. I will be in Baltimore this Thursday. Get tickets at 1804movie.com to join me in Boston this week. Not Boston. I'm getting my. Did I say Baltimore? Baltimore. I'm tired. Baltimore. I'll be in Baltimore this Thursday. The Senator Theater. I will be in Birmingham, England next Sunday. Get tickets, 1804movie.com. Get your movie tickets wherever you are in the country, 1804movie.com. I'm going